We have new information on the CW6 News at 10 tonight on that weather alert that we've been telling you for days now, and it's still at least a day away. A winter storm watch goes into effect tomorrow afternoon for a lot of these highlighted counties in yellow. It goes into effect during the evening tomorrow for our four northern counties, and a winter weather advisory goes into effect for St. Lawrence and Herkimer County. Now, why is this a watch? Well, it's because we're still at least 24 hours away from any impacts from that coastal system that we've been tracking. Watch over the next 12 hours for these to change to either a warning or an advisory from the National Weather Service as they pin down the details of that forecast. And we are doing the same. In fact, I'm going to time this out for you hour by hour with the Futurecast starting tonight, where we do have those spotty showers mixing through, but temperatures are still above normal. We had another day in the 50s today, which makes that winter system for late Monday into Tuesday even more alarming. We're still quiet overnight, so no snow in the forecast for most of the day on Monday. Temperatures will start off in the mid-30s. We may briefly rise into the low 40s for noon before temperatures start to take a nosedive. What's happening is as this coastal system moves up, we have colder air funneling in from the north and east. When all that moisture hits that colder air, we'll start off with a mix, and then temperatures will be the key part of the forecast for the future. Now, by 3 o'clock, some of our southern viewing area, like Ithaca, Cortland, over into Norwich, may be seeing some of that mix already starting to move in. The rest of us should have a mostly dry evening commute, and now even the latest run of the Futurecast is keeping that moisture to the south for the ride home. Once it does start to make the trek northward, it moves in pretty quickly. Notice off to the west, over the Finger Lakes, staying as a cold, heavy, wet snow with temperatures right on either side of the freezing line. Anything that falls is going to be packed with moisture. We get more into a wintry mix for Monday night, and then this is new on the latest run of the Futurecast. Oswego and through the Finger Lakes up into the North Country stays as snow. Syracuse and places south and east, Futurecast wants to keep that mix of sleet around just a little bit longer. Now, this is just one of many, many models that we look at to make that forecast. Either way, we all make the changeover to wet, heavy snow by early Tuesday morning. The only thing that sleet will change is how much snow stacks up by the end of the day on Tuesday. And that's why I have made a few very small changes to our snowfall forecast. Initially, I had Syracuse at bottom range of snowfall at 6 inches. I've knocked that back to 4 now. If that sleet does move in, it could lower these numbers even more, but I'm holding out for 4 to 8 inches in most of central New York. Biggest snowfall impacts will be over the highest elevation of the Tug Hill and through the southern Finger Lakes. Most will see 8 inches. Some could see close to a foot, but I'm leaning more towards that 8-inch mark. Now, here's what could still go wrong. That exact track is still up in the air. Tricky temperatures. If they wiggle or wobble on either side of freezing, that could change that snowfall map drastically. So bottom line, you have to keep checking back with us for frequent updates online, on Facebook and Twitter, and right here on TV. Timing still looks the same. Tuesday morning's commute will be the biggest impacted. A new clipper moves in for Wednesday with a light mix before we turn sharply colder for next weekend.